Okay, so I've been seeing lots of variations of this recipe round and about over the last few weeks. I'm now back from my holiday and able to start cooking again, and I'm going to give it a go. And what we're going to make a delicious chicken in paprika and garlic cream sauce, or something along those words. The longest thing it's going to take is these little mini Hasselbacks, so we're going to start that now. And the way we're going to do this, I'm going to give a couple for my lad, because he's dairy, has to be dairy free. And all I'm going to do, I mean, there's lots of ways you can do this. You can just do it by eye, like this. Okay, or I don't particularly like doing this because it's my chopsticks, you know, do another way, side by side, and then you can't really go wrong. You can go all the way down to the bottom then, like that, okay? And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to slice through all these as thinly as we can, because we don't really want that butter to soak through into the potato as it cooks. And like I said, it's an half-hour dish once you've got these on the go. These will take about an hour or so, maybe a bit less if you've depending on the size of the potato. So if you've not noticed, I am doing a lot of these by minimal editing, which means I'm trying to stick to the time that it takes, so it gives you a real indication. Because sometimes you see these recipes, you go, wow, that looks good, and it looks so simple, and then it takes the rest of the day. So this is what I'm doing. Again, we're just going to thinly slice until we've got enough potatoes, and that's the job. Now obviously 90% of my audience are people that aren't subscribed already. Please do hit that subscribe button. It really does mean a lot to me and my little girl, because she's fascinated by my sub numbers. But please, you know, if you enjoy your food, you enjoy cooking, and you don't mind watching somebody fail at recipes but provide simple, homely, easy to follow videos, please give this a like and a comment below. Let me know, what's your favourite chicken dish? And there we go, we're very nearly done. Alright, that's going to be a bit artsy because it's obviously at an angle, but never mind. And obviously you see the two I've left for the little lad below. We'll do the same thing, but I'll make like a dairy-free version of the video. So now these are done. Oops, that one's going a bit wrong, but never mind. I'm gonna now I am a bit of a problem at the moment. I've got no decent salt. Oh no, I actually do. No, I wouldn't recommend doing this all the time. But get some decent salt, you know, flaked salt, finely ground rock salt, not cheap table salt. I find somebody pulled me up for it a few months ago, and to be fair, they're right. This packs much more flavour. So what I've got here is a little bit of kosher salt. So I'm going to grind that down. You don't need to do this. This is just a step because I've run out of decent salt. I've only got the rubbish table, you know, you shove on your chips. So that's that one done, that's good. And obviously, the Hasselbacks, the one thing you do need, and I'm hoping I've got enough of it, and I think I've got just enough, is some of this butter. Mine's unsalted. I suppose you could skip this and use, what's the word I'm looking for? You could skip the salt step and use salted butter. You know, you could even use garlic butter instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to baste these, shove them in the oven. Now, if you're on a dairy-free version, which I will show, okay, you can just substitute that butter for oil. Okay, if you like a bit of spice, use some chili infused oil. I do have one I like by Daddy Cools, and it's a Carolina Reaper chili oil. Let me see if I've got some to show. And there you go. And this stuff is just the bomb in many senses of the word, but it is absolutely delicious. Don't let the Carolina Reaper scare you off. It has some delicious flavour and it's great for cooking with. I'm just going to check my butter, which is nice. There we go. So I'm going to be very generous with this. It's going to just slather that on. Who doesn't like butter? butter is amazing, and there's a big pull to it at the moment. A lot of people are eating this, particularly with steak. Maybe that's why steaks got so expensive all of a sudden. You know, there's this great belief in going back to the old ways. It's healthier. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I grew up on chips and lard. I might end up going back, but at the moment I've got to be very careful. So I'm going to sprinkle that on. Okay, there we go, there's my salt. And that's it really. This is the longest part. This is going to take 45 minutes or so in a 200-degree oven. So I'll probably come back in about 15 minutes. I'm not going to leave this running obviously. Come back in 15 minutes and start with the star of the show, the chicken. Okay, now for the dairy-free version of Hasselbacks. Obviously, you know, you don't... It's difficult for me. My lad loves his food, and we like to encourage him to eat as many different flavours while we can. He is on... we heavily think, as do many of us, that he's on the quite harsher side of autism. But he does enjoy his food. He enjoys his veg. But sadly... He's completely dairy free. He can't even have soya. He's got a full dairy allergy. Something to do with similar shared protein between soya and milk. So therefore anything with soya or milk is a no-go. Even they may contain stuff at times. So your choice is at this stage, okay. We're going to add a little bit of salt because, you know, salt's good. And then once you've done that, you can either use fry light, okay, or be, you know, nice. I'm going to drizzle his in a bit of olive oil, and I'm not going to add any more like I will with butter. What I'll do is I'll go back in and baste it with the oil that's on the bottom of the pan, on the bottom of the pan. So those are my dairy-free Hasselbacks ready to go. They're going to go in the oven at 200 degrees and take around 45 minutes. And here we have our beautiful Hasselbacks, which I'm just they are quite hot. I'll put in a bowl just for presentation reasons, okay. And there we go. We have some beautiful Hasselback potatoes. Let's sprinkle a little bit of garnish on there. Okay, that's fine. As usual, don't forget, wherever or whenever you are viewing this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Click links to the right to see some more of my beautiful, delicious recipes. Give that notification bell a ring to be informed of future content. And last but not least, comment below what's on your plates.